This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Mrs. Aubinette P. Roll has been named Acting Managing Director by the Chairman and Board of Directors at the Public Hospitals Authority today. Chairman of the PHA, Andrew Edwards, says Mrs. Roll's vast knowledge and experience in healthcare services and operations demonstrates her ability to be resourceful, collaborative, and work harmoniously with doctors, nurses, allied health professionals, general staff, hospital administration, and board-level leadership.
Most significant in the board's decision to recommend Mrs. Roll is the various intangibles that she brings to the table. She has repeatedly been described as compassionate by many who recommended and strongly endorsed her leadership. If there was a period when the PHA needs compassionate leadership in terms of employee, patient, and public relations, this is that time.
Now, Mrs. Roll is licensed as a counsel and attorney and serves as an innovative healthcare catalyst with over 30 years of experience in the medical and health services field. She commenced her career as a registered nurse and midwife in both the public and private healthcare sectors. The past 20 years have furnished her with a wealth of experience driving continuous patient and safety improvements across hospitals. Here's Acting Managing Director.
I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm here to get it done. But I know that I cannot do it by myself, that I need each and every one of you. Every one of you bring your uniqueness to the table, and that is what we are going to maximize to make a difference. And this is why I am here. All right? And to enhance the health of the Bahamian people. People do not come to us because this is a place to buy lunch and buy bread only, but they come to us because they are sick, and they come in their most vulnerable state, for which a lot of times we take advantage of. That has to stop.
Chairman Edwards adds the PHA is confident Mrs. Roll's expertise and capacity to enhance the quality of care and overall services offered by the PHA to the Bahamian people. The Ministry of Health and Wellness remains hopeful that the U.S. Centers for Disease Control will adjust the current travel advisory for the Bahamas. Speaking just before the weekly cabinet meeting, Minister responsible Dr. Michael Darville insists that the Bahamas travel advisory level should be lowered.
Well, we are very hopeful. We definitely is in that position now where we think we should be at level 3 or even at level 2. The numbers reflect it, and I'm looking forward for us to move from level 4 to level 3 and to level 2 in short order.
On January 18, 2022, the CDC issued a Level 4 travel advisory for the Bahamas, which signals to travelers to avoid travel regardless of vaccination status. In December of 2021, the country's travel risk advisory was as low as Level 2. However, the country experienced a high spike in cases, as much as 818 being recorded in a single day due to the Omicron variant. And as of February 19th, there is an estimated 47% vaccination rate in the eligible population who are fully vaccinated in the Bahamas. Police on the island of Abaco have arrested a male for possession of dangerous drugs with intent to supply and possession of an unlicensed firearm and ammunition. The details are that on Monday, 28th, 2022, shortly after 11 a.m., officers from the Marsh Harbor Police Station, acting on information, proceeded to a residence situated in Dundas Town, Abaco. Upon the officers' arrival, they observed a white van parked in front of the residence with a male sitting inside. The male was informed of the officer's suspicion, and as a result, a search was conducted of the vehicle and premises. While searching at the rear of the residence, in the presence of the suspect, a quantity of suspected marijuana was found. A further search revealed a red bag that contained a black Rock Island .38 revolver with 5 live rounds of ammunition and 1 fired cartridge. As a result, an adult male was arrested and is assisting with the investigation. In more crime news, one male in Grand Bahama was arrested for shop breaking and stealing. On Saturday, February 26, 2022, shortly before 7 a.m., officers from the Southwestern Division received a report of a shop breaking and stealing at a business establishment situated on Alcester Road off East Sunrise Highway, Freeport, Grand Bahama. Further, it was reported that the culprits forced open a front western window to gain entry, search, and stole an assortment of items. The officers conducted an investigation into the matter, which led to the arrest of which led to the arrest of an adult male bearing Lane, who is assisting with several outstanding criminal matters. Investigations are being continued. According to Minister of Foreign Affairs Fred Mitchell, the Free National Movement and its former Minister of Foreign Affairs Darren Henfield made poor decisions regarding the Bahamas Foreign Service and subsequently the promotion of the country's interests in certain parts of the world, including Belize, where Mr. Mitchell is currently part of a delegation with Prime Minister Philip Davis.
The issue that will be front and center is that of climate change. But the Bahamas will no doubt raise the issue of whether or not our countries in the region will go farther than the denunciations of Russia and Mr. Putin and go into sanctions against the individuals of Russia and banks of Russia. One thing that is before us is that Russia wants the Bahamas and other CARICOM countries that are part of the Bureau of International Exposition headquartered in Paris to vote next year to allow Russia to hold Expo 2030. You ask yourself, in the face of what Russia is doing now, how could we in good conscience do so?
While in Belize, Prime Minister Davis will attend his first meeting of CARICOM heads of government, and he will also meet the head of all of the Central American countries later in the week, where the main topics of discussion will focus on global warming. However, Minister Mitchell says the Bahamas will also raise the issue of Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the position CARICOM should take in response.
So now I get to Belize and I find out that the daughter of the late Justice of Appeal, Jacqueline O'Satterby, is no longer honorary counsel here in Belize for the Bahamas. The Darren Henfield ended her appointment. That's another duncy move, without doubt. In 4.5 years, there's a collapse of the Foreign Service as we knew it. The F&M can try to rewrite the story of the isolationism that they practiced in the 4.5 years they were in power, but the truth is out. What they did in foreign affairs in the 4.5 years was, as my friend Sonia Cox Hamilton would say, a bunch of duncy moves. Duncy moves.
Mr. Mitchell says we should know by the end of the conference if CARICOM is willing to go any further than its verbal reprimand of Russian aggression in Ukraine. Well, that does it for news this evening. Once again, I'm Tyler Simonet, and from all of us here at Jcn News, have a wonderful evening, everyone.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.